What's up, my crypto legends? Bitcoin now legal tender in El Salvador. Now, it seems like everybody's a little bit overexcited now with this news, and I'm going to tell you to be extremely cautious. Just like we were talking about yesterday, Bitcoin is at critical level at this moment. All right, we're actually having a small dip while I'm recording this video. We saw this fractal, okay, right over here that happened in between March, April, and May, and we're having a very similar scenario right over here. Okay, we're going to go through this in today's episode. I'll be coming extremely bullish if we break certain levels, but if we break certain levels to the downside, different supports, I'll be coming a little bit bearish in the short term. I said yesterday I am protecting my positions, I am taking profits because the market is a little bit overextended. On the daily chart, we can see the bearish divergence. This might play out and we might see a severe dip in the Bitcoin price. We're also taking a look at Ethereum here on the 4-hourly chart. Maybe Ethereum is going to come down to the $3,300, $3,200 range, and I'll explain why in this episode if we lose this support range at 3,600. So guys, remember, if you are an experienced trader, PrimeXBT has got the best bonus down below. Using my link in the description, you're getting 50% added to your initial deposit by using Bitcoinsensus 50 as the promotion code. Bybit is my favorite swing trading platform. If you use my link in the description, you can get up to $600 worth of bonus. Said this, let's dive in straight into the video. Hello there, Andy here. Welcome back to another episode of Bitcoinsensus. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. Daily TA on Bitcoin, cryptocurrency. I also do live streams to connect with the community. And I'm not a financial advisor. Don't buy, sell anything that I say. Now, let's zoom in here on the BTC price on the daily chart, because for any new subscribers, I want to explain this scenario over here that happened in between February and April. Okay, we had a huge descending channel and we broke from this ascending channel, creating another small descending channel, broke the resistance, came back up and retested the support, okay, of this massive descending channel. Now, if I just zoom in here to see what has happened in between July and September, it's a very similar scenario. Now let's go to the 4-hourly chart, and we have created, okay, this ascending channel which we broke support of with this small descending channel. Right, we broke the resistance to the upside, and the measured move of this ascending channel is the width of the channel. Okay, if I just do like this, you know, it is round about the area that we have arrived. We actually went above it. But now what can we expect here in the immediate short term? Well, we are getting a major rejection. We haven't even touched it just yet. This is the resistance, okay, the support of this ascending channel turning into resistance, as you can see here on the chart. Now, this happened very similar, okay, as you can see in April right over there. This is what is happening now. This means that the price is like kind of getting exhausted. It is very similar to like a distribution event. Now, I don't think we were going to have this severe drop, okay, like we've had, but I think a major correction could happen. This might take us to $45,000 or $40,000, okay, which would already be over a 10% correction. Now, this maybe not happen. I'm going to become bullish, all right, as soon as we break the $53,000, okay? We did talk about yesterday 51,500, 52,000, but there is a major resistance zone, okay? Let me just zoom in here on the 4-hourly chart for BTC on here, as you can see in March and April. We had a major support range right over here. This was in April, yeah, basically the whole month of April. We've been bouncing here as support. We did break down over here, came straight back up. So it's a major support range, and this is where we are going to currently get rejection. We hit the $52,700 area. This was just yesterday, and yeah, as you can see, this is the orange box. We are going to get, you know, a bit of resistance there. So we need a clear breakout from the $53,000 range, in my opinion, to start becoming extremely bullish. The whole, you know, Fibonacci retracement 62% level is going to be invalidated as soon as we break this level, because we've had a break to the upside of the 51,000, but we do not have hardly any volume at all. So what I want to see is some nice volume breaking $53,000, and then it is very, very likely that we'll finally be having that V-shaped recovery potentially and hitting all-time highs in a matter of a week or two. But if we do see a major rejection from where we're currently at and drop below the $50,000, then the all-time high might not happen in 2 weeks, it might happen in 6 weeks, like I mentioned on my vlog video. Now, zooming in here on the chart, okay, that would be the most bullish case scenario, actually breaking the $53,000 nicely with some volume. Of course, then we can be extremely bullish. It's going to be looking like a V-shaped recovery. But if we do break from these levels where we're currently at the $50,700 range, this is a major support range that has been major resistance. Okay, let me just zoom out here on the chart. Okay, from March and April, it was a major support range. We did touch it here as resistance several times, as you can see. We did wick just below. We had a small breakout here, getting resistance, and then coming straight back up. But the second time that we broke it right over here, we did not manage to stay above it. As you can see, we touched a couple of times as resistance. So we do know that this orange box is a major level for BTC, and this is what is currently holding at this moment. Now, do I think it might break it to the downside? Yes, I do. I think it might not hold, guys. Remember, we are extremely overextended here on the price of BTC. We are breaking this ascending channel, and it looks like that the price action is losing a little bit of steam here. Now, if I go here to the BTC chart on the daily, you know, we were also talking about these massive bearish divergence. Look at the price, you know, creating higher highs here on the price action, and the RSI is making lower highs. I think, you know, potentially a decent drop, which is going to be good for the market. A decent correction is very, very likely, guys, in my opinion. Now, this is when I get a little bit bearish, when we see news something like this. Bitcoin now legal tender in El Salvador. We have people extremely bullish on social media, and this is, you know, not the time to become extremely bullish just yet. It looks like we are ready for a decent correction very, very soon. When I'm going to start becoming bullish as soon as we break $53,000, but with nice volume. When I say break this level, it doesn't mean $500 or $1,000. I want to see a breakout to $54,000, $55,000 potentially with some nice volume. Okay, that is a clear breakout, not a $500 breakout, especially with no volume there. This is fake out. Okay, I want to see a nice volume breaking $53,000. Now, if this range does not hold, okay, the $50,500 where we do have this major resistance there, we had resistance right over here also, as you can see on the chart. It looks like that if we do finally break out of it, I think lower levels are very, very possible. If we do break 50,500 here nicely with a little bit of more volume, then eventually I think we are going to have a bigger correction, potentially to $46,500 range, which would be our next major resistance support level. Okay, we have support, a couple of bounces there as support, and several bounces here as resistance, just a little bit of volatility there. So that would be our next major range. If we do see a clear drop here coming down to the 48,500, then I think it's very likely that we'll have another leg down here, potentially kind of creating an ABC correction to the downside. So this is what I got for BTC, guys. Remember, I'll be doing a live stream afterwards in a few hours. Make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell, because we'll be going live and I'll be answering most of the questions in the comment section, checking out your favorite cryptocurrency. Also, check out the Telegram group down below. We've got the alerts channel and the community channel. I hop in there sometimes to give my opinion on different questions. Now, this is the Ethereum US dollar pair on the 4 hourly. And here, very similar scenario. I got this purple box right over there, as you can see, extended. This has been an extreme major support range. We have wicked just slightly below the $3,600 range, but it's been a major support here in the past, touching it 3 times before having that major drop and continuing to the downside. Now, the next major level is the $3,300. We have a large consolidation right over here, also support and large support right over here, consolidation. Now, this is why I've got these boxes here. Now, if we go into the Ethereum price and zoom in, we can see it clearly here that we are just about hitting the support range here of the 3,700, 3,600. Now, if we do lose this level, then I do think 3,300 is very, very likely in the next coming days. Now we are seeing some volume here to the downside. It is slightly bigger than the volume from the pump that we've had, so I'm just very, very cautious. I have protected my trades, and I'm also taking profits here while we are having this price action. Now, also this orange box where we've got the $3,300 range has been a major resistance. I think if we did have that major drop to this level, this area should be having some type of support. Okay, it's been such a strong resistance here for a couple of weeks, as you can see, from the 11th of August all the way here to the 30th of August, so about 20 days having a major resistance zone. If we did have that drop, there is going to be a good bounce around that area. Okay guys, it is very, very likely. So this is what I've got for Ethereum, guys. I'm just staying a little bit cautious. No trading opportunities at this moment because the market is a little bit overextended. We need to break certain levels. For Bitcoin, it is the $53,000 with some nice volume. I think it is very, very possible that we might see a cool off and a nice consolidation, and this is very healthy for the market, guys. This is going to be it for today's episode. Check out the Bitcoinsensus website. We have the latest news and technical analysis here, so the link is in the description. Totally free information. If you haven't seen my tutorial to learn how to trade on PrimeXBT or on Bybit, there's a video on the screen. Thank you guys, and I'll see you later.